That was good.
Might have turned a little hot there.
That was good.
How was that sound relative to the sound of the volume of the microphone? Sound of the volume was what I just said. 2 words that meant the exact same thing. Ooh, welcome everybody to the Wanger Show. This, I can't. How do you do it? I can't.
Welcome back, everybody.
Words. Thank you.
To another episode of the Wanger Show. This is episode 377.
No, it's not. Shit, it is. Did I put 371? Did I put the right episode number? Fuck, did I fuck it up?
Manny!
Wait. Hold on. Maybe trust yourself, Cody. Look up the episode.
What comes after is 369, then 370. Oh, Manny.
Fuck. Hold on. I think I got it right, and maybe you guys got it wrong. Let me look it up again. Hold on.
Look at the chat between you, me, and Manny. Or no, he didn't message us. He messaged us on a different one.
Was this a prank? Am I being punked? Okay, what? Okay.
Welcome back
For everyone else that's not Manny. Okay, what happened
Welcome back to the 371st episode of The Wanger Show.
Oh, I get it. I see it now.
Initially, Cody titled the show 377. Manny messaged me and the mods on Discord, but I think
so you guys just have your secret chat where you talk about Cody's little fuck ups, huh? That's what's going on here.
I think he meant to message the 3 of us.
No,
I
see how it is, guys.
So we played a little goof, a little gaff. Thought it was a little fun.
Yeah,
it's all right. I deleted Discord this weekend, anyways. Welcome back.
We gotta talk about that. That was probably a Patreon topic. We could.
It's probably a Patreon topic. Yeah.
371. You said.
Yeah, baby.
Bacon.
Was he like this?
What is that?
No, it's supposed to be bacon.
It's a bacon.
Oh, yeah.
That was your bacon impression?
It was kind of a mix of like the Robin Williams, I can play a really good hot dog.
Okay.
But I guess the bacon should have
been... Like I'd be like moving like a... Yeah. Like you're curved, you know? Like you're kind of like... Yeah, a little more like...
That was more turkey bacon.
You feel yourself more,
Turkey bacon. Like turkey bacon more flat, you know? Anyways. Welcome back, son.
Bacon? Have you tried like either I know like cooking it on a pan is like the typical way to go, but like the you ever try like microwaving or like baking it? Baked bacon.
Baking
kind of fucking good.
Baking I'll take.
Yeah. Microwave I don't do, but I like doing the baked one.
My mom for many years, this is so funny. She used to she used to get basically the microwavable bacon.
Yeah.
I remember one time Amber had stayed the night and like we woke up, had bacon. She's like, "You microwave the bacon?" Mom, ever since then, she'd like not done it. And then I remember the first time my mom got a pack of bacon and put it on the actual pan. She didn't
know what to do.
She threw she knew what to do.
She just plopped it down there.
Threw it on there and was like, ah, because it started like, because when you cook bacon over the stove, it just explodes.
Yeah, of course. We all know this.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, she tried something new. That's nice. That's good.
I don't think she makes bacon. I don't think she microwaves it anymore.
Yeah. I don't know how bacon would taste though. Looks like it's got some meat on there.
I bet you if dragons existed today, it'd be a fine dish.
Would that be a delicacy? That
as long as they're not extinct.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
What do they do? You mean to tell me no one in Game of Thrones tried to eat a dragon after he died, or like Lord of the Rings or any one of these medieval shows?
I don't want to touch the Game of Thrones.
Is there any lore?
They'll come for our throats, son.
Is there any lore anywhere where people have eaten a dragon?
I'm sure.
And is it great?
I mean, I guess Targaryens probably wouldn't do that because it's like eating your own brother or sister.
They're like, okay.
They're like all intertwined and shit.
The dragons are like, they're like bros. And
cousins they're
and
like
shit.
the same brothers and cousins and families and shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
News to me. I just thought they had a bond.
Yeah, they fuck the dragons, right? They fuck everything in that show. You know?
There's nothing they can't fuck in that show. Okay? You don't understand.
You mean to tell me having sex with your sister, but a dragon is too far?
That's where you cross the line. Okay.
Oh, it's even worse than House of the Dragon. Isn't it like the uncle and niece?
I've lost track of the amount of incest going on there.
Matt Smith is the uncle of the other one.
Yes, you're right. You're correct.
I mean, keep it in the family, but Oh, back then though.
And then there's brother and sister that are married. On the other side, it's totally going
Which one?
on.
Allison?
No, her 2 kids are
Oh
married.
Yeah, those little fuckers.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Dragon meat sounds tough. Laserbolt says, yeah. Dean says, does dragon meat come pre-cooked from the inside? That's good.
That's a good question.
That's good. At least a little rare. You know?
I'd imagine. Yeah, going back to the tough thing Laserbolt said, like that's got to be tough. Gosh, fucked up. That's got to be tough to cut, right? You'd imagine with the
Mm-hmm.
scales and shit, you got to either get that shit like from what?
Valerian steel.
Yeah.
Valerian knife.
Yeah.
Or,
Dean brings up a good point that the scales would likely be removed. They'd probably like skin it.
Oh, he's texting
I
me back
guess.
right away.
he's like, "Whoa,
he's
who
like,
is this?"
yeah, buddy. Do they eat dragons in GOT lore? All right, let's see what he says, and I'll follow up with the other one.
This would be great if this was the one time he just did the bubbles and then just didn't respond to you, and he's like, "I'm
Let's see if it
done
happens.
with these
Let's see
fucking
if it
kids,
happens.
man. I can't.
No,
I
he's
can't
going
answer this dumb question."
Ken texted, absolutely not. What are you, a monster?
Okay, come on, think about it. Think about
I'm
all those
asking
years,
on behalf of Westeros.
all
okay?
those hundreds of years of the Targaryens. Is that?
Targaryens.
Yeah, nothing. All right, fine then, Ken. Manny, I think you're a liar. I see your message. Never spoken bad about Cody in that chat. You lie. You lie.
No, he's fine. He's fine. All right, I followed up with Ken with one more question. I'll see what he says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Dragons, baby. What else we got? How you doing, pal? You doing fine
okay?
on this 377 episode?
Okay, so what happened? So I got the episode number wrong?
Yeah.
Initially.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Then you guys went back and said, let's fix it, and then I think it's 377.
Well, it wasn't exactly like that.
I imagine some teehees in this.
No,
chat.
there was no teehees.
Okay.
It was literally in the moment
like,
when I brought up the 377, you
Right.
just realized like,
Yeah.
wait, did I put it? And
Yeah.
then I started playing the gag.
Got it.
But when he messaged, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just change it. 'Cause
Okay.
I figured maybe you didn't see it. But
Right.
then when I saw that he had messaged the mods and me, and not you, me, and him,
Mhm.
I was off doing other things, and I didn't even think if you had seen it or not. Because I saw another message between you, me, and him, and I thought, oh, that
so
cleared
many
the air.
threads you guys don't even know.
Too
the
many
shit
airs.
we talk about with man.
Ken is just not responding to the second one. He might not.
Did
like
you ask
that.
the important question?
Yeah, I said,
Okay.
but what about sex? No one tried?
There's got to be a legend of a Targaryen who just flew too close to that sun.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we do this for you folks.
Anyway, got Dean here. We got Manny here. We got Laserbolt. We
What's
got
up, y'all?
Ferdinand. Ferdinand.
It was so disheartening walking out of Alien Romulus, absolutely ecstatic, and then going online to see tons of people trashing it and being overly cynical.
I'm
we're
with
gonna
him. I'm with
we're
him.
gonna talk
I'm with
about
him
it.
on that. I was kind of stunned to see the reaction,
a
but we'll get
bit
there.
in the middle, stuck in the middle with you.
Do you have
But-
a favorite Franz Ferdinand song? Can you name more than one?
I think I only know the one.
Which is? You don't even know the name of
it.
Yep, you got it. You got it down. You just don't know the name.
We all, everybody. Oh, wait, how's
The
it
song's
go?
called "Take Me Out."
Take me out. Because
Yeah.
it's literally the same thing over and over. Yeah. I'm sure there's one more other hit banger that I've heard before.
I mean, that's their biggest. I think that if you wanna, I think was another good song from theirs. All I know is that "Take Me Out" was on the Madden 05 soundtrack, I think, and that thing played on a loop forever in that game, and that's just scarred me forever.
Okay.
So shout out to Madden 05.
Ken responded, no one will admit that. Yeah.
Okay.
No one
So
that
it's
no
not,
one
it's
that
not
will
in the
admit it.
sacred texts,
Not yet.
but it's kind of a known thing.
Yes.
Got
Okay.
it.
I mean, who would try?
Okay.
Okay, Franz, you obviously, I'm sure you've collected their records.
No, I only know a few
Oh,
songs.
okay.
Yeah, no, he got me there.
You got it on vinyl.
No.
Pop that in.
I
when
haven't
you're-
gotten a vinyl in a long time. Gotta get back on that life.
I mean, listen.
I haven't even got a Blu-ray in a while. They're still just sitting in my fucking garage.
I was just thinking about that because I've obviously got, if you're audio only listener, on our visual aid of the show, you can watch us on YouTube. I have my box set of Aliens, the Alien quadrilogy. I've got Prometheus.
Stupid word. Quadrilogy.
Yeah, I know.
We
What
need
else
a
you gonna
better
call
word.
it? What else?
Yeah.
It's called Alien Cubed, by the way. So it's like,
Cubed?
it's Alien 3, but it's
Oh, I thought you meant the box set was
No,
called
no,
that.
no,
I was
but
like,
I'm just
that's
saying.
really stupid.
like they're known for their titles,
Yeah.
Then I've got Prometheus, I've got Alien Covenant, and it made me think just yesterday because I popped some of this stuff in, and I was like, man, I haven't bought a Blu-ray pretty much since COVID.
I mean, also, they're nowhere to be found.
True.
You go to Target, and it's the saddest thing ever. It's just this one shelf, and the only thing there is, Jumanji 2.
Taylor Swift
And
edition.
it's like, what are we getting? Her vinyls are always at Target. Never anything else. But,
Nope,
yeah,
nothing.
anyway.
Mm-mm. She's taking over those numbers, those charts.
I don't.
Poor Chappelle Roan. Can't get number one.
That's someone I can't name. I didn't know that was a real person. Okay. I
Wait,
thought it was a band.
Did I say it wrong? Chappelle Roan?
I have no idea. I don't know a single song from this person.
I know
thought
that
it was
they're
a
a person.
band. I thought it was a band at first.
I thought it was Dave Chappelle's kid, but like reversing the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, can't help you there.
Oh,
but
anyways, I know it's a thing.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I haven't picked up a Blu-ray, and it made me think like Alien Romulus. Would I pick that up on Blu-ray? Probably.
Okay.
But I even thought
I would. Yeah.
over the Blu-ray, I would probably want to get that vinyl because that score was pretty fucking good.
I don't recall too much.
The Alien
I
Covenant
wish I was
score,
better at absorbing movies like immediately like that to where I can remember the score.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll remember, everything else, but like the score stuff, it always takes me a couple watches to really grasp it.
Maybe it's just like because I try to pay attention to it a little bit more. Because I'm a freak.
No, because you're a better viewer than I am. You can say it.
I didn't say it, but
you implied it.
Pronounced
you texted
like
Manny about it.
A church chapel. Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan. Okay.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's cool. No, yeah, it definitely did stand out to me. As did Alien Covenant, as did Prometheus. Okay. Banger scores across the board.
So you watched all of these recently?
Yeah. Pretty recently.
Fascinating. Okay.
And I watched them all. Some of them were kind of like in the background while I was like doing some other stuff on the computer.
Okay, that was my question. Like I know we've talked about like how do you do this with your movie rewatches that you do? Do you have a time?
Well, I don't
do you
have
watch
a kid.
it at night? Do you watch it just during the day?
Yesterday was a bit during the day. Like we put on Alien versus Predator.
You even watch those?
Only the first one.
Okay.
Amber actually really likes the Alien versus Predator. I think it's actually.
I got to give it another shot. I think I only watched it like on cable.
It's not good.
10 years ago, maybe.
But it is a lot of fun.
Okay.
I did see Fede Alvarez. Like he in an article was asked like, would you ever want to do? Do you see that quote that he said?
Yeah, I think that was just a random junket. Or red carpet blurb that he had, but people like ran with it and made it like he has his pitch, and I'm like, hey,
I don't know.
Making a joke about.
It doesn't have the pitch, but I just thought it would be cool if it happened. If him and Dan Trachtenberg, it would never happen.
Yeah.
If they teamed up and did an Alien vs Predator.
If there's a time to do it, it'd be now. That got me thinking. Like if Godzilla vs Kong happened 20 years ago, we would have gotten shit on, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Time.
Different.
Yeah.
I think it would have been way worse. I don't think it would have been as good.
Yeah,
as
both.
I
guess both. Yeah, like the concept of it, I think people would have shit on, and probably
Yeah. It's like Frank said, movies didn't get good until after 2000. Something like that. He thinks every movie before the year 2000 wasn't good. Basically.
I still think that time period is when like the perfect blend of like CG and practical stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like we don't need to get into the practical CG.
Well, we can. I mean,
fully,
it's going to lead up to
yeah.
this movie, but I would say, like, because obviously Jurassic Park 3 was the one that, or Jurassic Park 3. It's good practical stuff in there. But the first Jurassic Park was the one that sort of set the precedent on having. It wasn't the first movie to have computer graphic imagery, but it was the one that blended it the best.
And I'm not even talking about like creature stuff. I'm just talking about sets where like you can tell that an actor was on set, whereas like now it's like everything is just.
Yeah, I think there was a period between probably the mid to late 90s and early 2000s where they just took advantage of this new thing. We're like, oh wait, we don't have to pay for like real stuff, so we can actually like just do it later.
Yeah.
Like we can fix it in. That's probably where Fix It in Post probably came from. But yeah, I mean, even still, even movies that did shoot on like practical sets and shot with practical stuff eventually would just get covered with CG anyways. Like The Thing 2011 remake is famous for that. Yeah. Jurassic World, I know there's a lot of.
Which, of course, is the best Jurassic Park sequel, as we've established on the show. Of course. Come on now. It's a known fact.
Should we do a poll?
We can move along.
Let's do a poll.
We've done. I think we've done multiple polls on this subject. We don't need to keep doing this.
Oh, because we know the answer?
No, I just said, the audience is wrong.
Oh, wow. Hear that?
Say it.
Hear that?
But going back, like, Lord of the Rings looks way better than the Hobbit movies.
True.
And those were made 10 years later.
But also, I think you also have to take into consideration the amount of time these movies had to fully be made. Like, the Lord of the Rings, he worked on that for years before it was released.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
I think there's a level.
Took a long time in the Hobbit, too, but I guess that was more development hell type thing than it was.
Yeah,
filming it.
I don't know the timeline between because like Lord of the Rings was like in total like 5 or 6 years of making.
Oh, I don't know. Between filming and release.
Yeah, I know that they filmed all at once, right? But I think building the effects, and literally, I think Lord of the Rings, like stuff like Lord of the Rings or anything James Cameron does is set apart from everything because they're literally creating like new technology into.
You see James Cameron's quote about the was it the True Lies like 4K remaster or something? I want to say it's what it was, or like I don't know.
It was it something about the Abyss too? Like y'all were on me about the Abyss. Now you want
I
this?
forget, but they basically said like, "Why does this look bad?" And he was like, basically said, "Fuck off! It doesn't look bad." Even though like the consensus that it looks like glossy and I don't know. It was a funny quote.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think you have to take some of that because, you know, we'll talk about Alien Romulus in a second. But one of the most exciting parts of my weekend was watching the documentary on Alien 3 and just the overall making, because that movie's like notoriously like a shit show. The pre and post production, there was so much stuff. Like everyone was just fighting with each other the entire time. David Fincher disowns it, blah blah blah. But what I say with timing is because like if you watch the effects in that movie and the stuff that they were trying to do, it doesn't look that great because they didn't have a whole lot of time to do it. Alien 3 was basically greenlit with a release date, and they had to make it. They might have moved it once, but you know they were kind of put into a corner, and they started filming with either with no script or an incomplete script. So it's like
just living on the edge, you know.
Just living on the edge, baby.
I respect the effort. Yeah.
But Prometheus looks fucking great.
Right.
Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
Looks fucking great.
It does.
There's some CG stuff in the creature stuff.
Yeah.
I talk about Alien Covenant. There are practical dudes in suits in that movie, but when you watch the final product, I think it's painted over.
I think partly
or
because
replaced.
The creature in that one just moves so fucking fast.
Yeah, that's probably
I think it's
true.
tough to make that convincing in a practical sense, but
I mean,
I don't know.
But also, I mean, if you look at Alien Romulus, there's a guy in a suit, and we won't get into spoilers right away, but there's some parts where they move quickly. It's just the way you shoot things too,
right.
you know?
Yeah.
So like the face huggers, it's in the trailer, like when they show like a bunch of them running, like that's obviously CG, but when you do the close-up shots, that's the thing, that it's just the way that you shoot them, you know? Like you don't need an up-close shot of a CG monster. It could be that's how you utilize. There's a sequence in Romulus that's fucking fantastic. That's all practical.
A lot of fantastic sequences.
But yeah, I think it's just the way that it's used.
So just do better, guys, is what we're saying.
Better.
It's so easy to just
Fucking
shoot
do
things
the
better.
fuck
Why don't
better.
you do that? You know,
Should we talk about it? Should we talk about the
probably
movie?
talk about it,
Yeah.
Yeah. 20 minutes of the show. It's a good time.
Alien Romulus, directed by Fede Alvarez, starring Kaylee Spaney and my new fucking favorite, David Johnson.
Yeah, did you look up his
Woo!
IMDb or Wikipedia after? Like, what else has this guy been in?
Right?
Yeah, like nothing that I've seen. I know
Yeah.
he's been in a couple things, but I was like, oh my God, this guy was awesome.
Yeah, everyone. But by the way, everyone in the movie is great.
Yeah.
Maybe except for one, but everyone in the movie is great.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. Like, I don't do you know? Because I say this all the time. Every time I watch a movie coming out, after the movie, I'll just do a deep dive and listen to a bunch of interviews of them talking about this movie, their process, blah blah blah, and his like pitch of this movie. Do you know what kind of
He said he's
going to
get his buddy Dan and he's going to make
Yeah.
a movie with him. No, okay, I don't.
I don't get that reference.
That was the Alien versus Predator quote that he had on the red carpet. That was his pitch for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Because like
Callback.
no, Alien vs Predator
It was
started
a 2 out of
because-
10 callback at best.
Do you know how? Do you know why Alien vs? Because Freddy vs Jason was 2003.
Yeah.
And the AVP was 2004.
Yeah.
So they fucking shot that thing quick,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Let's get that Resident Evil nerd. It's Paul W. Anderson.
Anyway,
by
the
way.
pitch for this one.
The pitch for this one.
Fede's pitch is what you're saying?
Fede's pitch.
Okay.
Was that he remembers watching the director's cut of Aliens. And in that version, you actually see Hadley's Hope, the city, the town, basically, that gets overrun by xenomorphs.
Mm-hmm.
And in one of the sequences, you see a bunch of kids like riding a big wheel and running around in the areas that they're not supposed to run. And he thought, wow, that's interesting. Like those are those kids' lives. Like this is the world and environment they live in. Like, imagine being in a place that you're just like completely out of control and you can't like do anything about it, and you get an opportunity to do it. It's kind of just like that. So you kind of explore that. That's why like all the main characters in the movie are like pretty young. Yeah. And so I think that's what initially kind of like started it. There's some stuff in the movie I was like, was this part of your pitch? I don't know. Maybe.
We'll get to spoilers shortly.
Yeah, we'll get to spoilers, but
yeah.
overall, very good. I guess, I mean, I do have criticisms towards it, but I think the overall movie is so fucking entertaining, and the set pieces are so well designed. The acting's great, the visuals are amazing, the creature stuff is fucking out of control.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a win-win. And the fact that so many people are going out there and watching it and talking about it, I know there's like a discourse about it now.
Stop with like, just stop dumping movies to streaming. There's an audience for everything if you make a movie well enough and market it well enough.
Well, this movie was initially supposed to be a Hulu
that's what I'm saying.
movie.
Yeah, let's stop even considering that now.
Yeah.
Like, I wish Prey was released theatrically.
Like, Prey would have been such a like, thinking about that movie now, it would have been such a crowd pleaser, because there's so many moments where the Predator does shit that the audience would have fucking lost their minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a photo. There's always like a photo of like a guy in an alien suit just like just like hunched over, sitting down, or with a cigarette in their hand. And someone posted the same photo, but of the dude that played the Predator in Prey. He's just like, man, he must be feeling it this weekend. And yeah, it's
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, like give these movies the chance, you know. And this ain't a cheap movie either. This is still, I mean, in comparison to like the 100 millions and stuff, it's $80 million. I think this movie was.
I just think there's. I'm not a studio exec, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about entirely here with budget stuff. But I just think there's there's more potential of financial success by releasing these online than selling it to a streamer, or just like you know, not doing it for a tax write-off or whatever. But
I mean,
anyway,
20th Century is on a roll. They had Kingdom.
What else they got? Oh,
Kingdom this year did really well. Okay. This movie. I don't think you count Deadpool Wolverine, right? That is technically Marvel now.
That's straight up Disney Marvel.
It is, right?
With I'd call it Disney Marvel.
All right. Yeah. And I think there was one more movie, a 20th Century movie that came out this year that was doing really well. Can't think top of my head.
Anyway, but this one I thought like
First Omen. There it is.
Oh, that was a Fox movie?
Mm-hmm. 20th Century.
Oh, well,
the Fox is dead.
I can't. Even when I saw the logo come up,
I wanted to see it.
I was like, that looks weird. Oh, right.
I'm glad I still want, like, I think we are getting Star Wars movies, but I still play that in front of it. I don't care. Just let them have it. Yeah. It still rings true to me. I don't know. But
if we're gonna keep going back to the well of these franchise movies, I thought this was a pretty good way to do it. It knew what worked in the franchise. I thought it towed the line between just understanding, what came before and being fan servicey. I thought it towed the line pretty well, with the exception of a couple things that I was like, you could have done without that.
I think it goes over just a little.
I think it's leaning. I think it's leaning over the line, but it's not falling in there yet. I think it's still teetering.
I think my favorite tweet that I saw for this movie is, it's always those out of context like images that explains what it's like 4 images like here's, and it was literally Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection. Because this movie is literally every single Alien movie in one. Anyway,
where I was going was that yes, it has an acknowledgement of what came before.
Yes.
Doesn't try to rewrite the book, but it introduces new things that makes it stand on its own. I felt it.
Yes.
That's where I felt like the toning of the line worked pretty well.
Yeah, I wish that it. Honestly, there are some connections in this movie that I was not expecting, and that because I'm a huge fanboy of this franchise, so I'm probably a little bit more biased than anybody. So when I saw some of those connective tissues, if I wasn't as big of a fan of this franchise, I would have been like, really? But I couldn't help. There was one moment I was like, oh fuck, we're getting that. Fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah. Give it to me. Yeah. But aside from those, I do wish, kind of like how Prey was pretty separate, besides the gun. That was like the one connective tissue between the rest of them. And a couple lines. Prey was a little same thing. There's lines that they say in Prey that actually like make sense. Like, if it bleeds, we can kill it. That makes sense. Everybody would like say something like that. There's a line in Alien Romulus.
So I was like, don't. Like, he started saying the line. I was like, don't finish
just
it.
Stop. Just stop
it right there.
Stop. There's stuff like that. But I was totally expecting just this one-off isolated thing, and I kind of wish it was a little bit more isolated. But I think in the long run, it's fine. And yeah, it does introduce a couple of new things that I thought was very interesting. But without, I think we can probably go into some spoilers.
I'm gonna put a poll up on the thing. Was Alien Romulus too fan servicey, or was it just right?
Okay.
But give me a second. So
Yeah.
you filibuster a little bit.
I'll filibuster.
You filibuster that shit.
Let me see. What else did I like about it? I don't know.
I did not do this at a good time.
Oh, it fucking made me, dude. It totally. There was one part that just. I know that this thing I'm about to say is in the movies, but we never actually see a character pull the lever. But the first lever that they pull, I was like, oh, that's straight from the game. The
right,
and it pushes the thing.
Yeah.
And I think Fede Alvarez has said that he was inspired a little bit by the game.
Yeah, okay.
So
that's good. Yeah.
There, man, make Alien Isolation 2 or just adapt that thing. Adapt that into a movie. I could totally see it.
Did it not sell that well?
I don't think it did.
Yeah.
No, I think it's gained a really big following afterwards. I saw a really good post, someone talking about it, and they said this game would be so much more successful if it was an 8-hour game instead of an 18-hour game.
Oh yeah, no,
because
yeah,
it took me
it's
so many
me
so many times to try to beat it because it was so fucking hard.
Yeah.
But then I manned up and I fucking did it.
So after all that, I can't do polls from the
Oh,
phone. So, yeah.
Manny, can you do a poll?
I think Manny's out and about too. It's fine. Whatever.
Okay. All right.
Whatever.
Anyways, let's get into some spoilers.
All right. Oh, you got my thing. You got my little thing. See what I did? I got the words on his big head.
Yeah. You actually got the xenomorph from Alien vs. Predator.
I know. Yeah, I searched Alien Romulus xenomorph, but I couldn't find a clear enough one to kind of clip out, so I just grabbed what was there.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm so fucking sorry.
So, yes, if you haven't seen Alien Romulus, we're going to talk some spoilers right now. So be warned, if you haven't seen it, go out and see it. It's a really good movie. Support indie filmmaking, okay? Just go out there.
Support mid-budget studio filmmaking. We need these things, okay?
I saw this take on Twitter, and I highly agree. Fede Alvarez needs to direct a Dead Space movie. I wholeheartedly agree.
I don't think so right now because he did his space horror movie. I
want
to see him do other things.
No, fuck it.
Nah.
Let's stick him in the air shaft and send him into space. Keep him out there. No, you're right. No. Yeah, I do want to see, like, do another Don't Breathe. Like, do another original thing, you know. Now, but it's a franchise now. So, let it start the franchise. Don't be a part of another one. That's okay. So, yeah. Spoilers. What do we got? What's the big one?
You know, the big one. The big controversy.
The controversy? You want to start with that one?
Because I'm upset that people are talking about that more than what I believe was the last 30 minutes was what we should be fucking talking about, because that's when the movie got awesome for me. But
the movie got awesomer.
Yeah. Like that's where I thought it really fucking soared, was when it did this cool new shit. But unfortunately, we're talking more about this controversy than that.
Well, okay, so we're talking about what happens in the movie about like right at the end of I would say like the first act. We get introduced to
good jump scare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
that one got which is so good. So she saw this with me, and so
did she scream?
So when that happened, she did like the and I had one like this too later on, but she did like, you know, like when you scare your parents or like family members, like, ha!
Yeah.
Like the arms fly up and everything.
Yeah.
The initial android scare when it jumps up and grabs it was so fucking good in this movie.
Amber actually screamed.
Yeah.
She was like, ah! Yeah. And then she looked at me just like embarrassed.
Yeah.
And
that reminded me of Isolation too. There's a good scare early in that game.
Fucking
the first time when that hits you.
If you ever want to have a good time online, just look up people playing Alien Isolation. And just like seeing them. There's ones where they just like instantly quit because they're so scared. It's great. So yeah, this android, they meet this android, and it turns out when it fucking first popped up, and I was like, oh no, because I could like tell even just from that first initial thing,
really,
and I was like, oh no, if that's what I think it is, let that be the only thing. Oh boy, was I in for a fucking treat.
I was okay with it initially.
No,
because like I thought it was a one-off thing. Like, oh, okay, fine, it's a little wink.
Well, then they had a video feed on him the whole time,
and then he had more scenes.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, he's like a full supporting character.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the fucking villain of this thing. Oh no. Oh, guys.
So the android is called Rook. Which is actually that's actually a really clever name, because there's Bishop, now Rook, cool thing. Yeah. Ash, of course, you know, another from the chess piece.
Gotta save that Ash.
But it's the same model android as Ash from the first 1979 Alien movie, and you know, I think if you went in not knowing that, would have been fine,
I
but
do
you would have
thi-
just been incredibly distracted by
Yeah.
the face CG AI deepfake.
Am I wrong in saying I think most people didn't notice?
The face?
Well,
Amber looked to me. She was like, "That's
Oh,
bad."
really?
Oh,
'Cause-
instantly. Yeah.
because both my wife and my brother had no idea.
Well,
They didn't know what was going on.
Marissa's great, but your brother's no. I'm just kidding.
But so I was curious if like general audiences even knew who that was, even knew if that was the same
Well, see,
android
that's-
from a movie that came out 40 years ago.
So that's kind of my issue. Then who is it for? Is it for the guys that watched that movie when it came out in theaters? Like
I
it's
think
not,
it's for the fans, but they also like I believe he has like a exposition-y line saying like I was a part of this crew or like.
But he wasn't.
No, he
though.
wasn't. It
You know?
wasn't the exact quote, but I think he described what happened in the first movie, right?
That's
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, he was describing everything, and he's basically the exposition robot for everything that is going on. But I think because the reason why he's explaining is because he's connected to Mother, and Mother was part of the first ship. I don't think it matters if it's Ash or not. If it's any other android that's connected to Mother and it's ran through that system, he would have found out about it.
Yeah. Didn't have to.
Like
be that. I get why. Maybe I don't get why.
I don't think I get it. I don't understand why that they did
I remember
this.
them saying like they brought back a bunch of the other androids again and again, but they never brought back Ash, which is kind of why they kind of wanted to do it here, which I kind of get. But
I mean, it still leads into my issue of just, and they got permission from his widow, like,
which is the opinion that matters the most.
Of course, but I still think like. There are so many fucking Look how good David Johnson was as this android. I think the role of a lifetime nowadays is not to be in a Star Wars movie. It's not to be
an android.
It's
in
a
these movies.
fucking android in one of these movies because Michael Fassbender is fantastic as
Is it
David.
Fassbender?
Fassbender?
I always said Fast. Is it Foss?
I think it's both.
Foss sounds right.
Maybe Foss Fast. He's incredible as David and Walter. Lance Henriksen, great as Bishop. Ian Holm was great as Ash. Like it's a perfect role to fuck shit up in, especially David Johnson, because he kind of gets to play two different androids in one movie, which is just great. Yeah. If they were to do any more fan servicey stuff, just why not have it be Michael Fassbender? It would have been a little bit. I mean, it's after the first Alien movie, sure, but or just cast a whole new person. I would have. You know what I was kind of hoping for? I thought it was gonna be one of the androids from the video game, just the blank face one.
That's the definition of who is that for.
Yeah,
like, two people in the crowd would be like, "Woo!"
I would have taken it. Fede Alvarez, if he was a fan, he would have done it. But yeah, and like it's one thing to prominently show him, because they did use a mixture of animatronics and CG. I do think people have an issue with it.
They had an actual face actor. They had an actual actor there for.
I know he did the voice, but I thought they said it was an animatronic.
Oh, really? I thought they had a person on set.
Okay. I could be wrong, but I thought the article that I read was that it was like a mix of animatronic and then a CG face, basically. Yeah. And people might have an issue with that because if it is a deepfake, it is technically AI. They did use generative AI for the voice, like the voice actor did the voice, and they fixed up his voice.
Ooh, okay.
So that's a little, I don't know.
All right.
So maybe people are probably a little bit more upset about that. I think it wouldn't have been as big of an issue if he was only in one scene and it was done. The fact that he kind of lingered, not just lingered, but like they went out of their way to like show him on video throughout the whole thing.
I'd be okay even if like he had the initial scene and then dies or whatever. But like since he's plugged in, maybe he gets transferred over into Andy.
That's kind of what I thought they were going with.
And maybe show like a blurry fucking video feed of him to remind us who the hell's controlling.
Yeah, because if they were installing that little disc in Andy anyways, he could have still done all that exposition, which he already does.
Yeah.
So why have two androids doing exposition?
Who knows?
Well, which is it, baby?
So this is all Ridley and Fede, I think, was what they said, and what
they said it was all. It was their, their idea that they wanted to do it. Maybe it was more of Ridley's input, like connected to the first one a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because this movie takes place, I think, like 20 years after the first film, or for in the timeline.
Yeah.
So Ripley is still Ripley floats into space for 57 years, so she's that girl's out there. You know,
I always forget that until someone does like a timeline graphic, and I'm like, Jesus Christ,
she's
these
out there
movies.
for a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is a big topic that everyone is talking about. And
Dean brings up a great point that Late Night with the Devil got so much shit just for the little snippets, the little interstitial things that they did.
Yeah.
And
That's what I mean. I think that's why people are. I'm sure there's a pocket of people out there that are upset over something like this. Again,
do most people notice this though?
That's
Do
a
most
good
people
question.
care?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I
Is it
don't
just
know.
us because we're tuned in?
Maybe.
Yeah. And
You
also,
know?
it's been 8 years since like the last. Well, not the last one, but like since the first big prominent one in Rogue One
Covenant?
or whatever.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing.
And it's not looking better. So like,
well, that's the
why are we
craziest.
still doing this?
That was the thing. When I saw this, I was like, this feels so dated. Like this felt like I'm watching Luke Skywalker on The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like why?
Yeah.
And he's still alive. Like, I that's my biggest problem. It's
But just use actors,
just
man.
I feel like we just have to stop using actors that had passed away. The story that his wife told was actually kind of like sweet and touching. She said like he would have loved to have done this role because Hollywood kind of like spat him out after The Hobbit.
Her opinion, I think, matters the most in this whole discussion.
Exactly.
So if she's cool with it, fine.
Right.
But
even still, like if you wanted to pay an homage to him, like use an old photo or something like that on a monitor, and then cast someone else as a different android. Or like take me back to the good old days. Like the Dr. Sleep is like the perfect example of just casting new people that look slightly like them. Okay. And honestly, the looking like them doesn't matter if they portray the character correctly.
like people are smart. Well, people are stupid.
Your
A
brother?
person is smart enough to like, you know what I mean? Like we know this is all pretend. Like we can accept that. Okay, the movie was made 45 years ago. Obviously, if this is a new actor in there, like it's not going to be the same person. Like, but we're aware that it's a character,
Right.
You're not going to be like, I'm
sure.
taken out of this because I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I mean, I think you save that role for, like, if you don't do it's a character from the first movie, just get a big name actor who was not announced, did not do any press. It's like, oh fuck, give me an actor's name. Who would be great in this role?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. He's already a robot.
I think
He's
he actually
perfect.
played a pretty good one. Yeah, that'd be fun.
You a xenomorph? Ryan in the chat says, I noticed, didn't really care if the character would have been better if it wasn't Ian Holmes for sure. Yeah. That's the thing. I think just cast someone else. Like I'm tired of retreading and seeing characters that we've seen a bunch of times like this before. And I think if it was just a different actor playing a different android, it would have been totally fine.
Or just a different actor playing the same android.
Sure.
That would have been fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
This whole movie, the whole cast. And that's why I love that this movie's making a lot of money. It's making money off the IP. These are all
You
kind
love
of
brands and you love
brands,
corporations. You love seeing IP succeed.
Wayland
and
Yutani,
increase those shares.
I would put so much stock in Wayland Yutani. They're doing such great things. But it's a relatively like up and coming cast. Like all these actors who are in this movie are very good, but they're not like Tom Cruise's where their name is on the thing and people are going to go see it to see them. They probably will be after this movie because they're going to start blowing up. I mean, Kaylee Spaney is already having a fucking crazy year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just I don't know. It didn't deflate the movie for me entirely.
I'm upset that this is the focus because there is so much awesome shit in this.
Yeah.
That I loved. I thought the face hugger stuff was some of my favorite.
Oh yeah.
In the franchise.
I love that the priority of or the primary focus of the creature stuff was all the face huggers.
Yeah.
The xenomorph doesn't show up until
I
like
love
an hour
the
in.
haunted house aspect of it, where like those little fuckers are always around the corner and you gotta look out.
There's one scene that's literally don't breathe.
Yeah,
yeah,
where they're like sneaking through. Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting because Amber after the movie, she's like, had they ever done that with like the body heat? I was like, no, that's brand new. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, give me like we've seen so many of these movies at this point. Give me something new. Yeah. And it was such a cool and intense sequence. Even that first scene where they're in that cryo chamber or whatever, and the little fucking wiener trying to get into his
mouth. When they all
mouth.
fucking broke through, I was like, oh shit,
it's great.
This is awesome.
There's something in the water.
Yeah.
There's something in the fucking water.
But that was all great. Like and again Not even just like the finale where shit gets really crazy, but the whole last act I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
The whole Zero-G fight sequence I thought was fantastic.
The Zero-G is such a brilliant, like, it's just so smart when the fact that she's like, okay, we can't kill these things, turn the Zero-G off, then I'll start shooting them, and they have all the shit blowing all over the place.
I love that they had aim assist on the gun. I was like,
that's pretty cool.
I buy it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Why not? I think that's a perfect way to be like, hey, young person in this movie who's probably never fired a gun in your life.
Weapon.
Like,
yeah.
here's a way we can explain you using it.
Yeah.
I thought that was really well done.
No, yeah, it was good. Yeah, that whole sequence was great. I actually really loved the opening, too. I thought that was so interesting that they basically like found the first alien frozen in space, and because what I did appreciate is that they didn't explain how they got all those face huggers. They just kind of had them, and I was fine with that because I was so worried. My biggest thing, because there were one too many like, do you remember this kind of thing in the movie?
Again, it's teetering. I don't think they fell off the line.
Sure,
but they're teetering a little bit.
There was just like it was getting to the point where I was like, oh no, is there going to be another queen? Like I was told, it's like there's gonna be another queen, but but
king. It's like they're bring the whole family.
That would be different. That would be different. But yeah, it was like the get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah.
Even the shot of him behind her when he's showing her how to use the gun, it's exactly like Hicks and even Ash has a line that he says that he said in the first movie. There's a couple more examples, but. Yeah, they say when no one can hear you scream in space. No, I'm just kidding. That actually would have been funny.
It was weirdly printed out on the walls like a movie poster.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
I like that we didn't actually even see an egg. They just kept all of the
You're right. We had
the face huggers.
Yeah.
I liked that because the transition from chestburster to like the little baby alien to full grown alien
might have been the fastest I've ever seen.
No, the alien versus
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it felt really quick in this one. Like they were like, here's one thing of shedded skin.
No, Alien Covenant super fast.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
that's what I was leaning towards. Like the time it takes for one of these things to get full grown is like all over the place.
Insane.
So out the window. I don't care. Yeah. But the fact that the alien cocooned itself again to become the bigger version was brand new. We've never seen that before. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think.
You got to talk about the finale, I think.
Well, before that,
we'll get to that, I guess. Yeah.
One more thing. The thing that caught me off guard was the fucking black goo, baby.
with the score in the background.
The score coming up.
That's the score I noticed. I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, dude. I was so excited because, like, the first thing, I felt like I knew before everyone else because they didn't show the black goo right away. They showed the capsule that I was coming in. I was like, Amber, it's the black goo. And the whole time, and I was like, Isabella Merced, don't put it in you.
Yeah.
Don't stick that needle in you, girl.
Yeah.
That was that was the part I was like, all right, you fucking got me. Because I'm such a fan of Prometheus. I'm such a fan of Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed we're not getting a third David story.
I don't never say never. We'll see.
I guess. Yeah.
I love that those two, we talked about it last week, I think, but I love that those two are getting a little bit of recent love. I mean, this happens with every movie. 10 years goes by and be like, this thing was awesome. And
well, now we're starting to see the sort of opposite because of the discourse on this movie. They're like, really, we got this movie, but we didn't get a third David continuation. You know, there is a bit of like, like fans, like maybe you should just be quiet sometimes because
I think we should all shut the
fuck
up. We should all stop having podcasts and we should all just stop. Let's just stop the fucking stream. Now.
If Kamala says podcasts are illegal, sign me up. Not taking away my microphone.
I will be heard. God damn it.
Yeah, because like people after Prometheus was like, there wasn't enough aliens. Alien Covenant puts in an alien. Go back to the weird stuff, and then this one, it's like, where's all the weird? You know what I mean? So it's like. We're never satisfied.
I get it's more complex than that. Like, it's all about the execution. It's not the basic idea of put more aliens in, take aliens out type thing. But
sure.
I'm with you. I'm like, guys, just let things
Well, because
happen
people have been complaining about not even really seeing a xenomorph proper since, like, one of the Alien vs. Predator movies. Because even in Alien Covenant...
Yeah, Covenant, they weren't
It wasn't...
official,
there was
right?
the neomorphs, the white ones, and then the xenomorph, quote-unquote, proper... was also labeled something different. It wasn't quite... We've really never seen the original xenomorph since the first movie until this movie. They've all been different. Even the aliens in Aliens were warrior aliens. They had a different design. Alien 3 was like the dog alien or the ox alien if you're watching the fucking assembly cut. Alien Resurrection might have been closer to the first one. I don't. Nobody really remembers that
I
one.
weirdly watched that one a lot as a kid, but I don't remember any of it now.
I watched it recently, and
I remember the thing with Sigourney like swimming in the fucking pool of aliens.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
And then Prometheus is just like it's all over the place. You don't get a xenomorph proper. And so then in this movie you do kind of get the more closer version to the first one, but we get a bunch of aliens. It's great. Yeah. We get to see a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the ending. Because like I think I had heard because Fede Alvarez does some fucked up shit.
He
like
does.
he always in his movies like what's it gonna be this time? And it's
You've
like,
seen the slow mo of the face hugger trying to get in the guy's mouth. It's so funny.
But hey, no, that is in line with the rest of these movies. There's always some sexual, imagery with all these creatures. There's a literal penis coming out of this thing's mouth at all times. So face huggers look like a little vagina with a penis coming out. So there's sexual imagery all the time in these movies.
Yeah.
But the second that fucking chick said she was pregnant, I was like, oh,
I was dreading it the whole time.
shit.
I was like, oh, don't do anything with like a baby. Like, please don't do this.
I was like, oh, well, because when she gets like taken away, I was like, oh, she's not dead. She's not. Oh, that was another line. That was another line that I was like, really? When the brother gets taken up and he's getting like mangled by the alien, he's like, is that all you got? Is that the best you can do? Like, it's like, oh, you're just doing a aliens line. Sorry, one more thing. Even the way that Kaylee Spaney is shooting the gun at all the aliens, that's literally shot and edited exactly like Aliens when Ripley is shooting down all the aliens.
Fine with that. That's kind of fun. That's a little subtle one, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, it's the get away from her, you bitch line that I was just like, oh no, don't do that. Yeah.
Anyways, the final sequence in this whole movie is just legit. When we first see it in that hallway, when it cuts to it, everyone in the theater was like,
oh yeah.
It was
people loved it. And mine.
It was fucking great.
Yeah.
Awesome. I loved the design. I loved that it looked like an engineer kind of a little bit, bringing it back a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking weird. It is also kind of a reference to Alien Resurrection because there is like an alien human hybrid in that movie too.
Yeah.
I think this one just looks better. I did like when she said she didn't. What did she say when she like? Because she technically does blow it out of the airlock, right?
Not the air. She like creates a hole in the ship and it gets sucked out.
Okay,
because of that through the acid, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And then she says like, "Die, you fucking thing," or something. She has a line that I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a good line." You know.
Why won't you die?
Yeah.
I even felt like it. Just the idea of ending the movie like that reminded me a lot of the first Alien, like when Sigourney they're done or whatever, and she gets in the escape pod with the cat, and she's like, all right, here we go. And the alien's still there type thing. Even though that was like not a lot happens after that moment. Yeah. But like the little final, like, you're not out of this yet thing, I kind of liked that happened again in this one.
That's literally every Alien movie, though.
I mean...
First Alien, it happens in Aliens with the Queen. It surprises them. You think it's over. Alien 3, no. Alien Resurrection, kind of. They're on the ship, and then the newborn's on there.
Yeah.
Alien Covenant is literally that, too. They're on the ship. They think they're fine.
No, that's not like the ending, though. Like
an Alien Covenant?
Yeah, because like that's not before that doesn't feel like the end of a third act. Like, well, we're getting away, we're done type thing.
It was that whole sequence on the ship, and she crushes the xenomorph on the claws. And then they
remember that during in the daytime when it's on top of the ship, right?
And then they get there, and then she even like goes to sleep, and it's like, oh, it's fine, and it's like,
okay, I guess you're right. I just remember when I was watching it, I never thought it was over. You know, whereas this, like, okay, I can see it being over, and then wait, shit, we're still going. Type thing.
Either way, I'll still give it a pass because like all these movies are essentially kind of the same like that anyways. It's like the Predator movies too. It's like, they all have like a formula to them.
Yeah.
And as long as they're kind of doing some different stuff along the way, I'm fine with it and how it turns out. But I was like totally, because like the second she put the goo in there, I guess I wish they maybe would have done something more subtle, like maybe not see if she gets the injection, maybe if she just like held it up or something, like did she not?
Yeah.
Make you kind of forget about it for a second, and then once her pod was going crazy, then like what this year and crazy birth scenes.
We gotta stop this.
Leave it alone.
There are new parents out there.
There's new parents
Come on,
out
there's
there.
pregnant people watching these
Jesus. But yeah, very, very gross, very disturbing. Great scream from Isabel. Isabel or Isabella? Merced?
Isabella.
Isabella Merced?
Yeah.
Dora?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it Merced now? She went by something else before.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, it was Isabella Moner, I think.
Moner?
I want to say. Yeah, she changed her stage name, I guess.
M-E-R?
M-O-N-E-R, I think is what she went by initially. Yeah.
I see Isabella Merced.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
But I want to say before that, she went by something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on her Instagram.
Okay.
But
I'm aware that
pronouncing.
currently,
Okay. All right.
I'm saying back in like 2019, she went by something else.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
All right. Yeah, no. All that stuff's great. Trying to think of
One of the best jump scares in recent memory. That's another thing in this movie. I think the jump scares
Solid
are
jump
legit
scares.
great.
Solid
like,
jump
they're
scares.
not. You don't see a lot of them coming a mile away. Like even when like you kind of do, they're effective. I don't know. Like the one at the end though is so damn good.
Which one?
When the human thing jumps out at her when she's in space hanging from
Oh yeah.
It's so fucking good.
That one's good. I like the face hugger in the. There's something in the water.
Yeah.
There's something in the fucking water.
Yeah.
And it just pops out.
Yeah,
That's
that was
really good. See, those are all the examples of all the really good practical effects. I mean, there is like one shot of the alien. It's kind of in like the background a little bit. There's something in the foreground, and it's just like standing and walking out there. I was like, fuck yeah, that's some good shit, man.
Got to the bottom of it. Isabella Yolanda Moner, known professionally as Isabella Merced since 2019, is an American actress who appeared in we got there.
Okay. All right.
I was going crazy. I was like, I know that's what I was her name before.
Okay,
But
all right.
yeah.
Yeah, Ryan in Chess is The Offspring was definitely the highlight.
Yeah.
I believe that's what they're officially calling it. I think it's how it's credited.
Are people kind of on board that like they love the last act of this, or is it like
I think so.
or is it like, oh, it fell apart?
Everything that I saw, a lot of people were saying how fucked up the last act was. I had seen, because I only watched one trailer leading into it.
Oh, I saw a lot of trailers before a lot of the movies I saw. Yeah,
Oh,
I couldn't avoid it. Yeah.
Well, if it helps, Amber was like, I watch all the trailers and I don't remember anything. She's like, yes, because you're a normal human being. You won't retain that information. These images will stick to my brain.
First movie in months, by the way, that I did not get a Speak No Evil trailer before.
We did show up
Thank you,
little. We
Jesus.
showed up a little late, so we didn't see.
Yeah.
I think it's a great trailer, but I'm getting close to the Smile 2 trailer. Give me
Oh
some,
yeah, that's another one.
give me
yeah,
something
give
a
us
little
give us a
different.
trailer too there.
The
Come
only
on.
thing that gets me in that one is the
Yeah.
shot. It's just a quick little camera movement of I forget the lead actor's name, the one who's playing like the pop star.
Naomi Scott.
Yeah. It's where she like turns around because the guy's like, ah! He's screaming, and she looks behind her. But then when she looks back, the camera like moves up a little bit. I was like, oh, I don't know why. I was like, it just sticks with me. That's cool. I like that.
I probably brought this up before, but she has one of the strongest handshakes I've ever felt in my life. She came in, it was a Comic-Con interview, and they were
She was
just all
Pink
saying
Ranger?
hi. And good Lord.
Strong hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost broke my hand. Very strong hand.
Stop
smiling at me! Yeah.
That trailer gets me because like she makes one little grunt like, "Ah!" and then they use that throughout the whole trailer.
The trailer for Romulus, I'll call it the Splat trailer, was really well done.
Oh, I did watch it
yeah,
afterwards.
that one was a cool one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like every trailer should just use the, every single one. Just do it. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Overall, I really did enjoy this a lot. Even the annoying thing that we talked about earlier, I can look past because I enjoyed a lot more of the other stuff.
I think because I put my rankings on Letterboxd.
Oh, have we done? Let's do it now.
You want to do it now?
Let's do it now. How do you want to do it now? That's the show now, baby. We are a ranking show.
Do that thing you do. All right.
I've never seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
fantastic.
I feel like it's my vibe, and I've never seen it. Every clip I've seen, I'm like, this is
like
for me.
Begin Again, Sing Streak before it all happened. Just not as emotional. Just a good time. Good old Tom Hanks.
All right, what we got?
All right, so this is my Alien franchise ranked, including AVPs, both 1 and 2. Not including, I probably should include the Predator movies, but I'll do that a separate list.
Like the actual Predator movies?
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't include
They're
those.
in canon.
Nah,
Why not? Have a
nah.
little fun. Are we done spoiling, by the way? I think
Yeah,
we're
you
done
can get rid of
spoiling.
that. You can get rid of that. We'll
Good
get-
stuff. Let us
yeah.
know what you thought about. Comment below if you're watching not live. Comment what you think about Alien Romulus. All right. We have 9 movies in total here.
Okay.
There are 7 movies proper entries in the
Zero
Alien
to
franchise, and AVP 1 and AVP 2.
I'm assuming those are close to the
Pretty close. Number 9.
number A9.
Number 9.
Just want to confirm the number you were saying.
Yes, a number is 9. Alien vs. Predator, Requiem.
Don't remember a single thing from this movie. I don't even know if
Yeah.
I've seen it all the way.
It's I'll give it credit. Some of the Alien practical stuff is pretty cool. There's a little too much CG.
That was during the time where you kind of had to do some practical stuff, right?
Yeah.
That was what, 07?
2007. Yeah.
Okay.
Movie is just way too dark.
Okay.
Like not in a.
The literal lighting of it, you
it's
can't
very
see.
very
Okay.
dark. And maybe that's how they were able to get away with the R rating because this movie is very violent.
Okay.
It is actually like a refreshing amount of violence because AVP 1 is PG-13.
Okay.
Not nearly that violent.
During the time, also, we had like the Platinum Dunes horror movies and
Yeah.
like the Saw franchise where
Yeah,
everything
you
was
know,
just really bloody and shit.
PG-13 horror movies is totally fine, but for an Alien and
Wait, that was PG-13?
AVP,
What?
yes.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
know that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Jesus.
That's what
That's
I'm
a
like.
terrible idea.
Yeah,
oh,
I know.
God.
You need some.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
There is an unrated version, but it's
Okay.
like, it's not the same. Number 8, Alien Resurrection.
Okay.
Quirky ideas. You know who wrote the script for this?
I do.
Okay.
Because I believe he blamed everybody else except
Of
himself
course
for
he
it.
did. Yes. He came up with the great line that Weyland-Yutani got bought out by Walmart.
Hilarious.
I think that's something. I don't know if that's in the. All these fucking movies have director's cuts because.
From what I'm remembering now, is Winona Ryder an android in that movie? Okay.
Call. Her name's
Okay.
Call.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah,
Got it. Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, and this was after. So this movie came out 5 years after Alien 3, and by Alien 3, they tried so hard to get her. She was like, "I just want to be done with these movies." Because initially, I think the initial idea for Alien 3 was a 2-parter, and they weren't going to have her in part 1.
How about Sigourney?
Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't going to have her in part 1. It was going to be like a setup movie. And then part 4, she was going to return, and it was going to be an all-out war between the humans and the aliens. It actually sounded like a fucking cool, pretty epic idea. Just obviously they didn't do it. Number 7, AVP. No matter who. I will say the tagline
Great
for
tagline.
this,
Great tagline.
no matter who wins, we lose. Great.
Yeah.
It's great. Great marketing.
It's good.
I think it's a fun time. There's some actual cool, like the Predators look great in this movie. They don't sound that great. They use like actual lion growls. It always just threw me off. Yeah, it's very strange. They do have the proper Predator yell in it, but every time it like moves its head, it's just you could just tell it's just a lion.
I kind of like that. I mean, it's obviously
Just tweak it a
doesn't
little
sound
bit.
good.
Just
I
tweak it
love
a little.
that a major studio
Sure.
movie did that.
It's refreshing.
I find that idea funny.
It is very
but yeah.
refreshing. But aside from that, like there's a couple cool fight scenes between the alien and Predator, just not enough. But the humans, literally there's like 20 characters. They all die within the first 30 minutes.
Right. Okay.
So
Okay.
there's that. Number 6, Alien 3. I think I might actually watch this movie tonight because I've been watching a bunch of documentaries on
Don't
it.
have to do this.
I'm gonna watch it
Okay.
the assembly cut though. There's
Okay.
there's 2 different cuts that, and I think
Okay, why are they
assembly's-
calling it an assembly cut when I'm pretty sure it's not technically an assembly cut?
because they added in scenes that were cut, like
Right,
the
but
alternate
why-
scenes.
Because they don't want to call it a director's cut?
Yeah, probably
Because a literal assembly cut would be everything,
sure,
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because Fincher doesn't want to take any ownership
got it.
whatsoever.
Got it.
To be
The
fair
Alan
though,
Smithy cut.
yes.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I don't even think his version of this movie is even possible. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure
I don't
during
think
the production of it, he couldn't even.
production for
yeah.
this thing is absolutely wild. Rennie Harlan. When you have Rennie Harlan passing on an
Mm.
alien movie, that says something. Okay, that man is known for sequels back in the day. Okay, number 5, my top 5, Alien Covenant.
Okay, this makes sense, I guess.
Breaking in top 5.
Okay.
I like this movie a lot, but it definitely does suffer from a little bit of retconning. Elizabeth Shaw does not deserve what she got in this fucking movie.
She doesn't, but
No.
I love that the movie goes there.
Sure.
I love how I brought up last week how angry this movie is.
Yeah, Ridley Scott's like, you know what? Fuck you then.
It's just him saying "fuck you" to everyone watching, and just at life in general.
Yeah.
Like it was his way to vent out some shit, and I love that. That's the movie that we got.
But yeah, no, I think it has really strong sequences. The stand-up performance is Michael Fassbender playing against himself.
Fassbender just sounds better.
There's a great poll, by the way, a great audio, a soundbite. He's like, "You hold here, I'll do the fingering." It's great. There's section. He literally kisses himself in this movie.
Fantastic.
I can see Fassbender's like,
"Yeah,
I'm doing what? Fuck it.
All
yeah,
right.
let's do it. Yeah.
Do it.
Hello, welcome, brother. It's great. Yeah, really, some really.
I love the little
stuff.
hands thing he does with the little babies. You know, he's like, yeah.
My one thing, I mean, okay, this is where it's also not technically like a real xenomorph because it doesn't come out as like a regular chest burster.
Is that the one that comes out of the mouth? No, that's a different one.
Yeah, one does come out of the mouth, and then one comes out of the back. There's like a back burster.
Oh, the back. Oh, that
the
one
back
gets me.
burster's great.
That one gets
me.
me. Ooh,
Mhm.
ooh.
All right, number 4.
All right.
Alien. No, I'm just kidding. Alien Romulus.
That would have gotten me.
Yeah, we
Oh,
talked.
man.
What else is there to say? I like the movie.
This makes sense. I
What do you
think
want me
I'd
to
probably
do?
put it 4 as well.
I think it's just a little bit. It's fresh. It's still fresh. This could change. I feel like Covenant and Romulus can change.
Yeah.
But as of right now,
Check back in 7 years when we get
Yeah.
the next one, and there was like, man, we were too hard on Romulus. And
Probably.
we're gonna be doing all this shit all over again.
Also, we didn't talk about the main character. That's not the main character. The character that's like on the poster with the face.
Oh yeah.
I forgot their name, but the little X-ray thing and then showing on the
so cool.
inside, fucking
That
awesome.
scene, unfortunately, was in the trailers.
Oh, no.
But
That's
yeah,
so
that
cool.
was that was such a cool way to do that.
Yeah, something new. All right,
I
number
love how violent that
first one was.
That chest burst was too. Just with like you hear the fucking ribs break, and then just like the burst wasn't like some big fucking thing. It was just
Oh, real quick, I also noticed too when the fucking whoa guy when he like stuck the shocker thing inside of like the cocoon.
Yeah.
That alien pops up later with like a scar on him.
Oh really?
Yeah. I wonder if they like have a cool nickname for it, because like some of these xenomorphs have like in Alien vs Predator, the one that has like the grid, they literally call it grid. You know, I wonder if that one has like a cool little name just for us fucking nerds. Bring back Scar. I don't or Shocker. I don't know what you call it. Number 3, Prometheus. Yeah, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, dog.
Okay, my hot take is this might be my 2. I
Oh.
love Prometheus so
Okay.
much.
All
Yeah,
right.
I love it.
All right. Are
Anyway,
you an
but-
android?
Yeah. Yeah, I
It's fucking
love this movie.
love it.
Love
Yeah. No, it's great. Get that Blu-ray too. It's got a lot of good features.
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
yeah, I got
some
that
good
one.
shit on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I remember that trailer. That was a good trailer
It
too.
was great cast in that one too.
Fantastic
Whereas this,
cast.
the one that we just got was a bunch of young,
This is like
mostly unknown
everybody.
people. That one was like, from what I recall, like a
Star-studded.
lot of those people were well known at the time. I know Idris Elba was not like. I mean, people knew who Idris Elba was.
You want a beer?
Yes, I'll take one. I'll take one.
What do you want, Pacific or you want a Medell?
I'll do a Psif. Yeah, give me that bad boy.
Um,
That was just a cast of well-known actors who.
even people who have very, very small roles.
Yeah.
Rafe Spall, great comedic actor.
Right. Yeah.
The villain from Mission Impossible, I forget his name.
Right.
The guy with the tattoos on his head. Great character design and like costuming.
Yeah.
I just love when I was at D23, the one vehicle that I got super excited to see was like the Humvee from Prometheus was just on the floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was just on the floor.
Oh, that's
And I was
great.
like, fuck yeah, Disney, showing
That's
the
great.
fuck up.
Oh man.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah. Fucking love Prometheus.
number 2,
This is the big one.
Aliens.
I like Aliens. I think I like Prometheus a little more.
Oh.
That's my hot take
Okay.
in my list.
Mm.
But Aliens is fucking great.
Aliens is great.
I was watching it the other night.
I think because Cameron's obviously the man when it comes to sequels. Never doubt him. Avatar: The Way of Water. Don't doubt the fucking man.
Don't doubt his 4K quality of True Lies.
He knows. Hey man, Avatar looks good. I'll never doubt that man ever again. Now for a third film, we've never seen him do a third film, so we'll see. I don't know.
You and your director trilogy thinks that you're on.
He's
about.
actually gonna do well. Again, he's kind of like James Wan. Like he did Terminator 1 and 2. He only did the second Aliens, but he didn't finish one of them.
Yeah.
No, I fucking love Aliens. I think I love the director's cut just a little bit more because that's where Ripley actually acknowledges that she has a daughter.
Mhm.
It's like a tragedy that original cut did not include the scene where she talks about her daughter. Like that's the whole fucking movie of her connection with Newt. So that's why sorry. Getting back to Romulus as well. That's why that line takes me out of it, because it's so iconic for Ripley to say that to the queen. Does not make sense for this android to say it. You don't know that alien's gender. You don't. You just don't. Okay. You can call a man a bitch too, but still, I'm just saying. But yeah, no.
We haven't talked enough, by the way. Andy and I forgot Kaylee Spaney's character. Rain
Carradine.
Their dynamic was just fantastic. By the way.
So good. The second that he switches up, I was just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
How fun is that for an actor? That's what I'm saying. Fucking androids are the best, man. Imagine Fassbender reading Covenant script. Then you can go like, oh, I'm playing a new android. All right.
Oh, I guess
page 40. I have long hair. Oh, this is great. This is why I became a fucking actor, so I can be a thespian. Damn it. But yeah. If I'm talking sequels like Alien, it's kind of the same thing. Where with Terminator 1 and 2,
I'm the opposite there.
But I will say on that one, I still think Alien is a better movie than Aliens. Okay. But I think Terminator 2 is a better movie than Terminator. I just prefer the first Terminator.
Okay.
Cool?
I think it's a fair take.
All right. Number 1. Piranha 2, The Spawning.
That's right.
Alien. Yeah. I mean, there's just no...
I love it.
There's no beating it.
Yeah.
There's nothing beating it.
Yeah.
And I'm kicking myself for not waiting to play Alien Isolation, because I feel like I just played it a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Because I want to play it even more now. It's like, do I put myself through that again? There's no New Game Plus.
They gotta make better Alien games.
There's a new one coming out.
What I've heard a lot. I've only played Isolation. I need to clarify that.
No, most
what
of them,
I've heard, a lot of them suck.
They're not good. Okay. No, like I remember playing the Alien versus Predator one in 2010 for like PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, and like that was pretty fun because there was like 3 campaigns. You played as the Predator, the Alien, and the Marine. And then they had an online component that was kind of fun. Like if you were the Predator, you can, go invisible for a little bit. You can spit acid blood, all this shit. There's some fun stuff.
Predator video game from a few years ago?
Predator?
Yeah, remember that? They had one where it's like the online thing where one person's the Predator.
Like
and
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
See, that's smart.
That kind of just came and went.
Yeah.
But
I just make every game like Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Like it's brilliant.
Just bring stealth back, guys. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing in its stead. I'm playing Dead Space 3 right now.
Okay.
Do that with what you will. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, no, I love, for better or for worse. Even during the worst, I love this franchise. Yeah. I think the alien creature, the Xeno, is just a interesting thing.
It's just so scary from the perspective that it's just kind of unstoppable. If I see that, I'm like, I'm fucked. You know, like I can't scheme to beat that thing.
Yeah.
I'm shit.
Like 2 additional takeaways that I got is that yes, the xenomorph is the perfect organism and no one can recreate it, not even David. And 2, we've spent 2 movies, Prometheus and Alien Covenant, trying to explain the engineers in like the space jockey thing and like where the aliens came from, and we still don't have that answer.
Because I hope we never do.
No, I hope so either.
Let's keep making more vague sequels and prequels. And
yes. Because to be fair, the whole point of the first movie being called Alien isn't just that it's an alien creature, but that it's alien. It's an unknown organism. It's scary that it's just there, So I don't know. But I'll be there fucking day one. If it just really just come back, do the 3rd movie, just call it David. Just call it David.
There's no way they'd be.
No.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah. But call it Alien David. Alien David.
Okay, so there's the show coming out, the Noah Hawley show.
Yeah.
That's Alien Earth, I think it's called.
Alien Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinated about what they're going to do with that. Because it's...
I think I know where it's going to take place.
Like, what are they... Like, I don't even know what the plot's going to be for that. If you're not having the creatures at all.
He's having the creatures.
Is he? If it's set on Earth?
Yeah.
And it's before? Okay.
I don't know. Is it before? Do you know where the timeline is?
Yeah, they... I want to say it's... someone posted it. They made a little graphic.
Well, there was a teaser that just came out with it.
Oh, right.
And it showed a xenomorph.
Oh, you're right.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know,
Shut
man.
the fuck up.
I'm
What are you
talking
talking
about? I'm having a
about?
weird day.
Hey, let's call this alien movie and not feature your prominent alien.
That's what I was saying. Like, I didn't understand how it was gonna fit.
I mean, honestly, no, if there's one person that could do it, it would probably be if you were just doing Fargo, but in the Alien.
Yeah.
Imagine it takes place.
He did an X-Men show without really including the X-Men.
True.
So like, that's why I thought it might
kind of
work.
I mean, at this point, when you're 7 movies into a franchise, I'm willing to get a little fucking weird.
Great joke there, Laserbolt.
David Alien.
No. Herman said David Alien, and then Laserbolt said David's. It's great. Love you guys.
Love it. Yeah, I almost fucking completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked. So interested.
No, it's not this year. It's probably next year.
I think it's 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I think they've been trying to have one of these movies take place on Earth for the longest. I think that 2-parter that I was telling you about, I think even back then they were talking about going to the alien homeworld. Like, that's how long they've been trying to do.
Okay, so this is where I got confused. So it's a prequel and be set 3 decades before the events of Alien.
Right. So that would still.
So I guess we've seen creatures in like Prometheus in that timeline, right? Because that's before Alien.
Yeah, but how far is it? Because you said decades or
this
centuries?
This is 3 decades before Alien. Decades.
Okay, so 30 years.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh, we're probably getting a young Ripley, a cameo. Nah, he's not a cameo guy. I don't see him doing that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would add up. That would add up.
Yeah.
Do we have a cast? I know we probably don't have characters.
No, there's a cast. No big names. I don't think.
Timothy Chalamet.
Tim Oliphant's in this fucking thing.
Oh, I did hear that.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
What?
He's playing a xenomorph.
Did I know that? That'd be great. Oh man, yeah. Nothing really about the plot at all here, at least according to Wikipedia.
Is there a young kid actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. There's
yeah.
Yeah. There's a character named Toodles.
Toodles?
Oh, Toodles! Mickey Mouse? Come on.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
M-I-C-K-E-Y.
Yeah, ooh, that is interesting. I mean, I don't know. I think regardless, I'm very interested to see what his take on it will be, because even if they, like, he does include, like, maybe he does, maybe it's something with Wayland Yutani. Like, you know, because he's dead at the end of Prometheus, but fuck, what's the timeline with Prometheus and the first Alien? Because I think I think Prometheus is like a couple hundred years before, or like 100 years before the first Alien movie.
Okay, here we go.
Because Covenant, no. Covenant is 20 years before the first Alien, so that would line up with Prometheus because it's 30 years before.
Herman said it's supposed to take place before Prometheus.
Even cooler. To have it take place. Oh, is it Elizabeth Shaw and her husband just going around looking for ancient artifacts?
Every time I hear Elizabeth Shaw, I keep thinking it's going to be Shue. Keep thinking it's going to be Elizabeth Shue, and it throws me off every damn time.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Cast her in it.
Oh, damn. Every list I find doesn't have like the years. It just says the order in which to watch the movies, you fuckers. All right, whatever.
There's a graphic on here somewhere. I'll find
it. Fascinated to see how they're going to make that work. If it's set on Earth and the xenomorphs are in it, how's that going to work? You know? But if anyone can do it, Noah Hawley.
Oh, yeah, because it wouldn't. Yeah.
Right? We'll see.
Imagine he's the one that explains the origin of all this shit.
He's going to piss off a lot of people.
Yeah.
That guy takes bold swings, man. Love him.
True.
So we'll see.
And is it technically canon? Yeah?
Yeah, it's a Fox show. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. That's the graphic.
Alien Earth is literally 1 year before Prometheus.
Okay. Oh, we're getting a Fassbender cameo. Nah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
He could play a robot.
I was thinking...
Well, because technically, there's a flashback in Covenant. Remember when it's with Guy Pearce?
Yeah, I was thinking Guy Pearce was going to show up in the show, but it's only 1 year before Prometheus. That wouldn't work because he'd be in cryosleep probably.
Yes.
So we're not going to see anybody from the Prometheus crew.
Yeah, that's right, because okay, wait, is this 2093? Because they spent...
This is an unofficial graphic that we're looking at off Twitter, by the way, but...
Yeah, because they spend like 3 or 4 years in space, right?
I need to get that. It's okay. Probably more than that, because just in this one, they said it was going to take like 9 years to go to whatever planet they were going to.
All right.
But
let's see. Alien Earth. Let's see. Hold on.
Herman also says time travel. And honestly, I believe it at this point.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, there's not even a plot.
Yeah.
Oh, but there is a Sidney Chandler as Wendy, a woman who has the body of an adult and consciousness of a child?
Yeah. Maybe an android.
Yeah, probably, right?
Again, I'm looking forward to Toodles, though.
There's a soldier. There's a CEO.
Toodles!
Where'd you see Toodles?
On Wikipedia. No question me and Toodles knowledge.
Oh, yeah, I do
It's
see.
out there. Yeah.
Toodles. Kit Young. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it, guys.
Come on,
Love
Noah.
this franchise.
Yeah, it's great.
That was a good combo.
Yeah, fun
Talked
stuff.
about a lot of things. Yeah.
We have to talk about another big thing.
Okay.
It's football season, Cody.
It is. It is.
And last year, me and my Panthers did not do so well.
Yeah, last year we picked a new team, or picked a team for you.
Right.
And you were saddled with the Carolina Panthers.
Unfortunately.
They were coming in with the number one pick in the draft.
Okay.
They had high hopes. You know, future was looking bright.
Yep.
Arguably a worse season.
Terrible.
Than the year before. Did not go well for you.
So can I ask you?
Yeah.
Can I pick a new team?
Absolutely. I can do this every week if you want.
Okay.
I love this so much.
Actually, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Not every
No,
week.
I'm not
We
gonna
can't
do
do
it.
it
I'm
every
gonna do
week.
that.
Yeah, no.
All right. How did we do this last time? I just picked until.
Yeah. So there's gonna be. We have all 32 teams in this little coffee mug here. You're gonna take them all out one by one.
Full transparency, he struggled to get all 32.
And I remembered 28 off the top of my head without even thinking, sir.
He watched this every year.
You shut the fuck up. So you're gonna pull a team out. Every time you pull one out, they're gone.
All right.
You're just gonna keep pulling them out until you're saddled with the last one. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm so excited.
All right.
I wish I had music, but my laptop's all the way down there.
If
and
I
don't
get
wanna
the
it.
Panthers again.
Dun, dun.
Jags, out of
Okay,
here.
Jaguars, I think you dodged. Well, they're looking okay. They're on the upside.
Ah, the Chargers. Damn it.
Oh, that would have been good. I'm going to a Chargers Bucks game this year, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, it wasn't my ticket to invite you to.
Ravens, bye.
Oh, Ravens are good. That's
Fly
that's
away.
bad.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
bad. We got to get you a good team. That's
don't
what
want
we
'em.
got to do here.
Broncos.
Oh, you dodged the bullet there. They're one of the worst
Yeah,
teams
just
in the league, I'd
horrible.
say. Yeah, okay.
Seahawks, bye.
Don't know how I feel about this
Get out of here.
sound effect that you're doing for every team, but Seahawks are out. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Bulls, bitch. Get out of
Bulls?
here. Bulls.
Wait. There's no NFL team called the Bulls. What did you just read?
Bills.
The Bills. Okay.
Oh.
I should have put joke ones in there.
Damn it. It looked like a fucking U right there. Behind the eye.
How does that look like a U? Hold on. I got to show the camera here. Hold on.
Give me out of focus.
I don't care. Can I see that?
Nope, they can't. They literally can't.
Little rack focus. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm not going to fuck with the focus.
All right.
It's an eye. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Cardinals, out of here.
Okay. All right,
Eagles.
We got some hope for the Raiders, hope for the Lions.
outta here.
I'm gonna hope when you get the Lions. Lions are a fun team.
Ooh, Giants.
Begging you to stop.
Outta here.
Giants impression.
What else is I supposed to say?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Oh, the Browns.
The farters.
Bye-bye.
What are you talking about?
Bye-bye. No more Browns.
Cleveland, yeah, I think you're good avoiding that.
Bengals.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Bengals are fun.
Nah, they suck.
Panthers still there though.
Jesus Christ.
All
Alrighty.
What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, I'm in Florida. Buccaneers. Bye-bye. Shit team.
That would have been fun to go
Nope.
through the year.
Fucking
Oh,
cheaters.
Man. What? The Headbutters.
Rams.
Oh, they're up. What a shame.
Come on.
Fuck them. Hate the Rams.
Hey,
What?
Chiefs. Never mind. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. I stopped myself. Hey, they still do it at the games, unfortunately.
They do, but you're not going to do
Ah,
it.
fuck yeah. Panthers get the
That would have been great if they were the one you picked. Oh,
flip
well.
out of here.
Okay, hold on. How many we got left, roughly?
Throwing shout.
Okay.
Alrighty. Give me a beer, bitch. I don't know. Vikings. I don't know. No idea.
Classic Viking quote.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
a beer, bitch. Okay, what's that?
Bears.
Okay.
Out of here.
So you missed the Vikings, you missed the Bears. Okay, I think you're fine. Oh, Caleb Williams is on the team. No, they have a bright future.
Alrighty.
Oh, you missed out on the 49ers.
Yeah, fuck
okay,
'em.
they're a good team.
I don't need them. No, they're not. They suck.
Okay, I'm trying to think of who's. Can we take a pause? Can we pause? I'm trying to think of who's left. I think you still got the Saints. You got the Falcons. You got you got Cowboys still available. You got the Lions. Some good teams available here. Let's see.
Still could get the Bulls, too.
Still could
All
get the
right.
Chicago Bulls.
Nope, not going to Vegas because Raiders out of here.
Sorry, Arcadio. Sorry about that,
Suckers.
buddy. Oh, man.
All right. Oh, Falcons.
So many birds.
Too many
Okay.
birds. Too many birds. All righty here. Ooh. If you don't vote red, you're not one of these. Patriots!
They might be the worst team in the league.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No,
gonna
they're
be-
terrible. It's not who I
That's
wanted.
going to be interesting.
Ugh, God, I can't wait to move here. Texans!
Oh, okay. Okay, Cowboys still on the board, though.
Oh, they are from Texans are from Houston. That doesn't make sense.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh, God. PC Commanders over here. Jeez.
Commanders,
PC
Once
Police.
you're at roughly like 5 left, let me know. Let's see where we're at here. Don't look at those as your, Yep. Okay. What do we got?
Oh, Cody, you are not one of these Saints.
Okay, thank God. I fucking
Demon.
hate the Saints so much.
there's like, there's quite a few. Hold on.
Okay. This is exciting.
Oh.
The Tornadoes?
Jets.
Oh.
Come
That was
on.
pretty good. That was
Come
pretty
on.
good. That was good. The burps.
That's the Packers.
Does
Okay.
anyone have a package?
There's about 5 in here. I'd
Okay.
say.
Okay. So hold on. Let me think here. We still have the Cowboys. We still have the Lions. Trying to think of who else could possibly. We have like maybe the Titans. I think are
There's
available.
literally like 5 in here.
This is exciting. Eagles.
Lions.
Are the Eagles still there? Did you put the Eagles?
I pick so many birds. I
Okay.
don't know.
We got to change up the animals on these NFL teams. I'm with you there.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Got some good teams in there.
Sorry, Cowboy.
Oh, yeehaw! More like ye know. Oh,
Deep in the heart
man.
of
All right.
no Texas.
Bucks are out, guys. The Bucks are out.
Ooh, Colt 45 and 2
Oh, the Colts.
zigzags.
Okay. So you got
Another
what?
shit team that I don't
3
want.
left. What do you got here?
One. I don't want to look.
Let
One.
me look. Okay. I see 1, 2. Okay, let me just go like this. Hold on. I think there's 5. See,
Now there's
1,
5?
2, 3. There's 4. All right. This is good. Here we go.
That's right, Arcadio. Yee nah.
All right. Oh, that's so much better than ye know. Damn it. You guys are
Who
better.
said you know?
I said ye know.
You did?
I was like, yeehaw, more like ye know. Damn it.
Oh, thank the Lord. Steelers, get out of
Oh,
here.
yeah, you don't want to be a
Ben
Steelers
Roethlisberger,
fan.
no thanks.
He retired years ago. But
Good.
still, yeah.
He's okay, right? He's not controversial. Or no, he's controversial?
Yeah, you don't want to. Well, I mean,
What did he do?
if you look into it, it's not great.
Did he?
Let's keep
Okay,
going. Let's
all
keep going with the game. Come
Oh.
on. Is that what is that? What is that? Is that a horse? What is that? Is that a
It's a dolphin, you fucking idiot.
Oh, the Dolphins would have been so fun.
No.
Damn, that team is fun.
Okay, I've got,
Okay.
I've got 2 left.
You got 2 left?
All right.
Okay, here we go. This is exciting. Okay, so you have, I think, the Eagles and the Lions. I want to say those are the 2 teams. Both good. Don't look at them. What are you doing? Hold on now.
I'm not going to put it back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought you were like looking at them both. I'm sorry.
No, there's still one in there.
What do you got?
It's the Lions.
Oh, no. Oh, are you saddled with the
Titans, baby.
Oh, wait. We already did the Eagles. What a twist. Okay.
Woo!
Okay, so the Titans.
Tennessee.
Okay.
That's Tennessee, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Tennessee.
Pretty boring team, I'll say.
Hey.
But, hey, if
This is
anyone
our
can make
year.
them exciting, it's going to be you. It's going to be you.
Why is everyone so upset?
I think they thought you were going to be an Eagles fan, and that would just been the worst possible
Oh.
scenario. Eagles fans, no offense. I think Alec is an Eagles fan. Some of you guys are just the worst. But Titans, hey, could be a lot of fun. I don't know. I don't even know if I can name a Titan right now.
Godzilla.
It's perfect for
Kong.
you. There you go. It's perfect for you.
You know?
Here we go. That works out.
Yeah.
All right.
Shimu.
Okay. Fair enough. Are you looking at me for more? I don't have more Titans
Looking
for
right.
you.
I don't look
Okay.
at you. I look through you.
I don't like this at all. All right, so
Do you want to do it too? You want to try one?
no, I'm happy. With
sticking
my
with
squad's
your-
looking good this year. I'm looking forward to it. It's been even post Brady, we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, you and your
Um,
controversial things that your team does in the
what,
stands.
What did my
you and the
controver-
Chiefs.
What did the Buccaneers?
You almost made me
fans
pull
do?
a fast one. That's crazy.
What are you talking about? I
Can't
don't know
believe you
what you're
guys do
saying.
that when you're out on the stadium. I don't
All right,
know.
so
What did
let's
the
see what
Bucs
happens
do?
with the Titans this year. They lost Derrick Henry. They have DeAndre Hopkins. I don't even know who their quarterback is. Is it Will Levis still? We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Tennessee Titans. It's going to be a fun
Get
year.
ready to learn that mayo coffee.
It's a thing. It's a phrase. I don't know
With
what that
Titans?
means. I have no idea. Oh! Who has mayo in their coffee?
I feel like you like mayo in your coffee, right?
No, I think that's. I think it might be Will Levis. There was somebody, a prospect, who said they like having mayo in their coffee, and I think it affected their draft stock because they're like, who the hell is this? Anyway.
Ew.
Okay, so let's see what happens this year. Are you going to actually get into it?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll watch them the first week or so.
Okay.
And then maybe then what I'll do is if they make the playoffs, I'll just bandwagon it, you know? Yeah. Okay. I like watching those highlights every Monday or Tuesday, whenever it is, when all the games. Why bother sitting through all of them?
Have you ever tried watching the Red Zone channel? Has anyone ever said, Christian, come here? Like you
No,
have like a family barbecue or something like that and they have it on?
God, they always have it on. I'm like,
Oh,
God, why don't we talk about
It's
the political
best.
environment of our
paid
country
for
right now?
I paid for why don't people talk about that? That's a good joke.
You know that quote, right? You heard that one before?
No.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to pull it up.
But I just I paid for my Sunday ticket today, actually, or yesterday. I'm stoked. I'm all set for the season. It's gonna be. I split it with 2 other people.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm very excited. We're gonna see what goes on. What are you looking for?
What's Will Smith's kid's name?
Jaden, right?
I think it's him.
Jaden Smith. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite quote.
With other people that are my age, and they're just kind of. And I look, and I go around sometimes, and I hang out with other people that are my age, and they're just kind of. Selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now? And I look, and I go around sometimes.
How old is that clip? That's
this is
great.
years ago.
That's fucking fantastic.
This was so long ago.
How have I never heard? I would have soundbited that years ago.
Oh, it's
that's
great.
Fantastic.
I want to say they play this on K-Rock. Like, this is how long ago.
Oh, wow.
And I look, and I go around.
So he's got to be
sometimes,
like
and I hang out with other people
14.
that are my age, and they're just kind of.
The bro
Selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now? And I look, and I go.
One of my favorite. I can't believe you've never heard that before.
Never heard
That is
that.
one of my favorite audio sound bites I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh, it's great. Okay.
So glad.
Man,
So I like pulling that once in a while. Guy, can we please talk about the political state of the world and economy?
I thought that was a Christian original right there. Oh, it's a great reference, though. That's good.
Good reference.
Okay.
Did you pull by any chance the white guy tacos?
I haven't pulled any this week. It was a crazy day, guys. No new sound bites this week, but I just have the. Yeah, I got.
All right. Well, did you see this one?
White guy tacos and
What is
like
that?
black,
Like mayonnaise and tuna? What are you doing?
pretty much ground beef and cheese.
That's
and,
okay. Do you put any flavor in it?
No. Here's the deal. No, they said to be careful and let her know this, that black pepper is the top of the spice level in Minnesota, you know? Like I have white guy tacos
good.
and
He's got my kind.
Just the way he says. Hold on.
No.
No,
like I have white guy tacos and
white guy tacos. No. I love that she assumed just mayonnaise and fucking tuna. It's good. Do I have any more? You didn't pull it. Let me see if I did.
No, I didn't pull any this week.
You didn't? No, that's fine. Let me see. What did I like on my TikTok? I think there might have been
Your TikTok is basically just curated for our sound bites at this point. But
no, I mean, I got Kristen Dunst at a Bring It On screening.
Okay.
She's like reciting the lines. It's not really anything.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. I got one. There's got to be something on here. Hold on. No, nothing.
I'm holding.
Oh, I saw one that I thought was really funny. It was Ridley Scott getting asked about his 4 favorite films from Letterboxd. You see this?
Go? No, I didn't.
Any film?
Yes. Your favorites.
Okay, then.
Four favorites.
Okay, it's easy. 2 that are seminal. 2001. The computer knows that the mission is more important than the people. So we copied that in Alien. Then another seminal movie was Star Wars. I'd finished my first one was The Duelist.
Pretty
Very
fair.
good film. I won a prize at Cannes. I was going to do Twist and Assault next. I mean, how artistic can you go? Came here to see the opening night of Star Wars, and I sat there.
good.
I was depressed for 3 months. How can I be doing Tristan Soul when this guy does this? Did a U-turn, offered Alien within 6 weeks. It was an accident. I went, I'll do it. Actually, one of mine, Blade Runner, which has set the pace for many things.
There's never been a more Ridley Scott answer. Like, you know what? I'm going to put Blade Runner on there. All right,
That's
hold on.
fucking
Is this
good.
one?
I will tell you exactly what
Oh,
happened.
no, that's not one. Damn it.
Okay.
Thanks to Kamala Harris' spending policies, the average new car costs nearly $50,000 a year.
Do you know about that?
It's wild. It's wild information we're receiving here.
I thought I had another one on Trump here that was good, but maybe not. Anyways.
Okay. Okay. I might have a game to play.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking through it. But, guys, it might be another time. Might be a time. I got to get my sentences figured out, man. I got to learn how to talk more. I've been around these young kids too much because now they're not speaking. They're speaking more correctly than I am at this point.
Oh, wow.
It's bad.
I was just, yeah.
It's time for another installment, guys, of What Movie Is My Wife Talking About?
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite game. Now, as usual, I you know, these are spread out over like months when she randomly would bring it up to me. So like sometimes I forget, like, have I done this one yet? So if I have done any of these, let me know. But I have 5 movies here that we can read through. You got to guess what movie is my wife talking about. For those of you who are new to this game, my wife brings up movies that we watch a lot. The way she describes them is quite interesting. You'll soon find out. So I'm going to describe this movie. These are verbatim, word for word, her quotes. I have to like stop her from talking. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, hold on. I got to type this. Stop. And then that's how we get this. We're going to see how many we can get today. I think you've seen all these movies. Think.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Shows how much you know me as a friend. We'll see.
Here we go. What was that one movie where they were like driving in a car, obviously? Maybe they were in a bus. Maybe they were in a motorcycle. I don't know. I'm just trying to be specific for you. So they were driving, and it's 2 guys, and they're driving, and I think they're going to go to a camp or a wellness retreat, and they go there, and I can't remember why they went, if they heard about it, or if they're investigating, but I just remember weird things happening. I think you already know. Hold on. Let's see if anyone in the chat.
Oh.
I think you have an idea.
Don't look at the chat, though?
No, I'm just seeing if anyone else got it. Because I think you might know it.
I think I'm getting it mixed up with the other one.
Uh-oh. Okay, go for it.
It's not The Endless, is it?
It is The Endless. Good job.
What was the other one? It was Endless and Resolution. I was thinking of that one.
Resolution was the album, but the cult aspect of that was
Endless,
minor in Resolution.
Right,
Yes.
Okay.
Well done.
I was going to say Joyride.
Yeah, the motorcycle and the bus and all the driving in the car thing kind of got you going there for a
Was
second.
there a motorcycle in The Endless?
No.
There was an
no.
There was an RV.
Not at all. Did they drive off in a Scion in that? I'm trying to... No. Why am I remembering a Scion in that movie? No. Anyway, moving on. No one else. Okay,
Harold and
Kumar.
Kumar.
Kumar. No, it was not that or
Midsommar.
Midsommar. Okay. This is a short one.
Okay.
What was that one movie we watched? Or the one that you watched? With the weenie.
Sausage Party?
No, it's
With
not
the
Sausage
weenie?
Party. What was that one movie we watched? Or you watched? So the movie that I watched that had a weenie involved.
Like an actual penis?
It says with the weenie.
Or a hot dog?
I'm not giving you any other. I can only give you verbatim what she said. Okay?
The Happening?
It's not The Happening.
Weenie. What movie has like... I'm thinking of like a movie where someone's waving around a wiener. Like a hot dog.
I thought you meant a penis for a second. And I was like, what movie is someone actually waving a penis around? Like that'd be
Technically Hostile too. A guy gets his penis chopped off and she
and
like
goes like that. Yeah.
I think she like tosses it.
Arcadio guest accepted. Nope.
Oh, ask me
Good
about my,
guess
ask
with
me about my wiener.
I understand why you guessed that. Not.
Is there
quite.
another hint you can give me? You think I've seen this one?
Yes, you have seen this one.
Oh,
yes.
with the wiener?
It's fairly recent. What was that one movie we watched or you watched? Once again, this is a movie that I watched by myself. With the weenie. With the weenie. Not forgetting Sarah Marshall, Dan.
Shame?
Understand? Nope. I did not watch Shame.
Oh,
Still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. You're giving up. Chat, you giving up? Let's see. I don't
think
know.
anyone's playing.
What's up? We got Arcadia. We got Dan. We got Laserbolt. Come on now. It's 3 people. All right. What's that one movie we watched yesterday or you watched with the weenie? Guys, that was Saltburn. Saltburn was that one. If you recall, there's a weenie. Maybe
There
a
is a
couple
weenie.
weenies in that one, but there's a prominent weenie that's
okay.
later on.
All right.
Okay.
That's
all
fair.
right, we stumped you there. Up next. What was that one movie when it was like a TV show? Wait, I don't think it was a TV show. All I can really remember was like a girl went to a cabin and she was with her friend and she was getting weird text messages. And then, oh yeah, okay. And then people kept dying and trying to murder her and use her as ransom. And it ended in a barn and she killed someone with a chainsaw.
Is that Totally Killer movie?
No.
Is it? Oh, that's very specific. It's not Freaky. Or no, Happy Death Day?
No.
I
will read it again.
Yeah, please, because there's a lot.
What was that one movie when, like, it was a TV show? Wait, I don't think it was a TV show. All I can really remember was, like, a girl went to a cabin, and she was with her friend, and she was getting weird text messages, and then, oh yeah, okay, people kept dying and trying to murder her and use her as ransom, and it ended in a barn, and she killed someone with a chainsaw.
Is that Black Bear?
It is not.
Oh.
It is not. Evil Dead? No. Pearl? No.
No. Oh, okay. That's good. Well, there wouldn't be text messages.
It's not X.
Shit.
I like this movie a lot.
Mm.
I don't know if her description is correct of this movie.
No.
So that is going to throw, I think, all of us off. The basic structure of what she's describing is correct, but when she gets specific, like the TV show element is completely wrong. Even though she calls herself out on that.
Okay.
Text messages, things I don't quite remember. Oh, Nick got it. It's Sick. Sick from last year, if you recall.
I haven't
you
seen
haven't seen that?
No. It's been in my queue.
You haven't seen Sick?
No.
I could have swore we talked about it.
Mm-mm.
Well,
That's the,
don't worry about
Kevin
spoilers
Williamson,
or anything.
right?
Yeah. Okay, my bad.
Thanks, Marissa.
Yeah.
You spoiled it.
Okay, we got two more. Two more, guys. What was that one movie we watched? It's about the vampires. So we watched it a long time ago. It may have been a foreign film. It was a really dark-looking movie by the colors of it. So I don't remember anything really except for the song Death was in it. There's a song called Death, and that was in the movie. I'm pretty sure you've seen this one.
With vampires?
Yes. That one movie we watched. So we watched it a long time ago. It may have been a foreign film, or it was just like a really dark-looking movie with the colors of it. So this was a dark-looking movie. You're going back to the AVP thing. This was along those lines, where like this was intentionally so, using darkness as a thing. Arcadio guess left the right one in. That is incorrect.
Let me in.
It's not. That would have been great. That would have been great, but no.
Vampires, it's way too dark.
Yeah.
It's not Abigail, right?
It's not.
Okay.
This was released maybe 10 years ago.
Oh,
wow. Within a decade or so, I think it was
It's not
released.
Daybreakers, is it?
No.
I mean, that's like right.
I think it was like 2014, 2015, I want to say. Maybe 2016.
Vampires.
There's one more detail that I intentionally left out because I thought it might give it away.
And that she said?
Yeah. Maybe I'll read it again. See if you can catch the new clue.
Okay.
What was that one movie we watched? It's about vampires. So we watched it a long time ago. It may have been in black and white. It may have been a foreign film, or it was just like a really dark-looking movie by the colors of it. So I don't remember anything really except for the song Death was in it. Arcadio guessed 30. She's stumping you guys tonight. This is good.
Black
Wow.
and white?
Yeah.
Vampire? And I've seen this?
Not only Lovers Left Alive. I'm pretty sure you have. You might not have, but at the time, it was well known in the horror community when it came out. Like, it was very well received.
Black and white?
Yeah. About vampires. The Notebook. Good guess, Jay, but no.
Is it The Woman Who Walks Alone at Night or whatever the fuck?
Yes!
Oh, it is.
Yes!
Okay, I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night?
No,
What the hell? I thought I knew you, man.
I don't watch foreign movies.
That's a great movie. You should
I
watch
know. It's been in my queue.
it. And that sequence she mentions with the song is a beautiful scene. I fucking
Okay.
love that one.
It is a foreign film, though?
Yes.
Okay.
That song is an American song though, and it's a great song.
Okay.
Sorry.
All
Yeah, it's a Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Okay. I like
Great
the title.
movie. Great movie.
I like
All
the
right,
poster,
guys.
too. The poster looks cool.
Yeah. So you know the title of the poster, you haven't seen.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay, we got one more, guys. One more. This one. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna give any clues. Can't do it. I just got to do word for word verbatim. Then I'll give you more. All right. What was that one movie we saw where she was a model? I don't know what she was. Maybe she lived at the beach, and we saw it at the Dos Lagos Theater in Corona. Important detail, of course.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what the movie was about. The girl was a dirty blonde. I don't know why her boobs were out. I just remember seeing her boobs. I remember she was beautiful. I just remember she was beautiful, and I was startled by how beautiful she was. It wasn't like a beach movie where she was a surfer. It's like an indie movie. That's all I have to give you.
Under the Silver Lake.
No.
There's a blonde in there. I think there might be some boobs.
Yeah.
Do we actually see boobs in this movie?
Yes. There are boobs in this one.
That's going to break it down.
It's not Neon Demon.
Older, newer?
I think this one is probably 10 years old at this point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Blonde. She was beautiful.
What was that one movie we watched where she was a model? I don't know what she was. Maybe she lived at the beach. I love that, like, it's one or the other. It's
we
either
talking
she's a
about
model or she lived at the
Her
beach.
character or the actor?
I know, but I can't tell you
Oh,
because
okay.
I just got the words. And we saw it at the Dos Lagos Theater in Corona. I couldn't even tell you what the movie was about. The girl was a dirty blonde. I don't know why her boobs were out. I just remember seeing her boobs. But she was so beautiful, and I just remember she was beautiful, and I was startled by how beautiful she was. It wasn't like a beach movie where she was a surfer. It's like an indie movie, and that's all I have to give you.
Her boobs are right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not old, not hard times.
Yeah, you said 10 years ago, maybe?
I am so proud. I got all of these when she was telling me, so
Okay.
I'm kind of surprised that she.
Well, yeah,
stumped
you would
everybody.
remember the Mar-a-Lago.
It's the Dos Lagos Theater in Corona. It's a beautiful, beautiful.
I heard
theater.
Mar-a-Lago.
No, it's the Mar-a-Lago
The
Theater.
Mar-a-Lago Theater. Jeez, give me those additional hints.
Okay, so this was in 2014.
Okay.
Prominent director, maybe an auteur if you want to call him that. Based on what she's saying, it takes place potentially at a beach. Some of it, not all of it. Boobs were out at some point.
Is this like a Paul Thomas Anderson movie?
The
The Mask.
not
the
Dirty
Mask.
Blonde. I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you here. It's like an indie movie. That's what she says.
Indie movie.
It wasn't like a beach movie where she was a surfer. Just keep thinking. Keep thinking here, guys. Any final guesses?
So, can you give me a director? Is that gonna give it away?
It might give it away.
What the fuck?
I can give you. Maybe I'll give you an actor.
Okay.
The lead might give it away though.
Okay.
I'll give you a supporting player.
Okay.
Borderline cameo, maybe a supporting role. Martin Short, I think, is in this. I think Josh Brolin has a supporting role.
Martin Short.
Yeah, I think. I want to say Martin Short's in
The
this.
Shallows.
It's not The Shallows. Hold on. Nobody cheat by looking up that cast list, by the way.
Martin Short and Josh Brolin? Is that who you said?
Josh Brolin is in it. Martin Short is in it as well. Let me go through the other lower. Jenna Malone, Benicio del Toro. I'm leaving off the main actor because I think we'll get there.
What fucking movie is this?
There we go. Ferdinand got it. Ferdinand got it.
I've never seen it.
What the hell? I thought you
No.
watched movies. You haven't seen Inherent Vice?
No.
All right. It's not my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson, but okay. Well,
Can you blame me? I haven't seen these movies, Cody.
you haven't seen 4 of those 5?
I guess so.
Man.
Yeah.
I thought we watched stuff together.
You guys watch weird
I
shit.
thought we had conversations.
We just, because we're so busy watching the Alien franchise over and over, and she's
You
cool
never
with
watched
it.
Inherent? That was like a big awards type
I
movie when
think
that came out.
I think I watched like half of it because
Okay.
I had to review the Blu-ray. and
Okay.
I didn't want to sit through the whole thing.
Got it.
But I did it anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a pretty successful segment, I'd say. That was a good one. She stumped you guys.
To be fair,
Well done to my wife.
she's gonna be happy to when you report to her that I got good. I got.
This was, I mean, to be fair, you hadn't seen the movies, so I think
Hey,
you
that's
get a
on me.
pass. You get a pass.
No. That's on me.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah. You're not a piece of shit. So check back in about 6 to 12 months when I have a new installment ready for you guys, and we'll see what happens.
So when you ask her these things, you're like, wait, hold on.
She starts laughing, and she goes, okay, what was that movie? And I was like, stop, let
Just
me
like
pull out the phone.
record her.
That's a better strategy. I don't do that. I just say,
Do you know these things? They're
didn't
fucking
realize-
fascinating.
Didn't
dude.
realize it did that. Yeah, I just have her stop after every sentence. I'm like, hold on, let me type that. But yeah. Can't believe
Yeah,
after,
record her. Don't make her
after
work
like
for it.
5 years of playing this game, I've realized that's right. They have microphones on these
At
fucking
this point, you
things.
can probably make a huge compilation of all the
Yeah.
times that you've done it.
Yeah.
Wow. Good
But
job,
yeah,
Marissa.
good job. Good job, yeah. Good job. That was fun.
That was good. Alrighty. You ready to get out of here?
Sure.
I did see one super chat from Wiley. Thank you, sir. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Wiley. Thank you for the super chat. You did not have to do that, but we appreciate it. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm late. I'm flying back from L.A. back to Oklahoma.
Oh.
Was watching the Austin Powers commentary. You guys should do Bedazzled or Freaky Friday next. Thanks, guys. Oh, Freaky Friday would be great. I think
Be a fun
doing
one.
that before the new one would be awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Jay Alexander just said, Christian, I have it on my queue. I want to watch it real bad. But I have to finish watching the obscure Godzilla movies I've seen 3 times before first. Listen.
Once again, you never go through the queue. You never do. So
Eventually.
not you. I'm just saying in general, people
I
don't.
do.
Yeah.
And also, I haven't gotten around to rewatching all my Godzilla movies.
Sure.
Because, when I put on movies to rewatch them, sometimes I'm, not fully paying attention.
Yeah.
And sometimes
on the
I
background.
am.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I get
otherwise, if I want to put on a new movie, I'm like, I got to put everything down. I got to
Yeah.
fucking focus because it's work.
Yeah.
It's not work, but, Why am I, wait, I'm not going to fucking explain myself to you. Get out of my business.
All right, guys. A section of the show. We give name shout-outs to our Patreon supporters at $15 and up tier, accompanied by a funny little sound.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
ready when you are,
ma'ams.
buddy. You
Yes
pull up
to
that Google
all.
Doc.
If you want to help support us here on this channel, support our Patreon, $50 and up. You'll get a funny soundbite with your name, Aaron Woodley.
I see what happened. Oh. False alarm.
New York City,
Alec Remler Young.
I got to play through these again.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
kill me.
Chicago,
Alexis Lopez.
Denver,
Arcadio Castellanos.
St. Louis,
Bailey Storley.
Albuquerque,
It's my favorite one.
Bobby Mitchell.
Albuquerque.
Los Angeles,
Brian Arsenal.
Las Vegas.
Brian D.
Oh, yeah.
Brian King.
Yeah.
Chris Jones.
Fuck me good, suck me good.
Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy.
We're packing hot dogs for the road.
Connor Kennedy.
You know, hot dogs get a bad rap.
FS1138.
Got a cool shape. They got protein.
Giuseppe.
You like hot dogs, right?
Harley Payne.
I love teeth.
James Lavario.
I love voting.
Julie Connor.
I had a Diet Mountain Dew yesterday.
John Noto.
It's good.
Carl Soderberg.
I love you guys.
Cat Burger. Kyle Johnson.
That's the lefty loony lesbian liberal media.
Maris Thornton.
He's back, baby.
Michael Bittner.
Felt so good.
Nick Wade.
Good.
Owen Hart.
It felt so good. So good.
Ruben E25.
Hi, my best friend.
Sang Lei.
That is a 12-inch cock swinging from a strong, muscular man's body.
Senior Film.
Magic.
Sergio Castaneda.
And it's bad news. Bad things are happening.
Sheridan Ponce. Stephanie Merritt.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Stefan Zelosi. Terry Stockwell.
I love you so much.
TJ Jones.
You can do it, baby.
Tyler Recklin.
Wee.
Vin Kosha.
Who gives a fuck?
And finally, Wiley Todd.
Whore.
Second week in a row,
Jesus
Wiley's been
Christ.
saddled with the
Come
whore
on,
one. And
man.
Wiley, I just want to say I apologize.
Let it go,
just,
man.
I have it. It's alphabetical here. So W,
not an excuse,
whore is the
man.
last one, and you were the last name. You're not a whore.
It's
Wiley,
not an
I'm sorry.
excuse.
Sorry
okay,
about that.
I finally remembered what the soundbite I was looking for, and we can end on this. Hold on. 2. Yes, okay, here we go.
Tic-tacs, right? I don't know if I like the company. I've never met. I have no idea. They're so lucky. Look at all the television. This is the greatest commercial they ever had. But that's what happened. This is inflation. This is tic-tac. This is tic-tac. This is inflation. This is what's happened. I just happened to have, somebody gave me this one today. I said, I think we'll put it up as an example of inflation. This is tic-tacs, right?
That's who some people want.
This is inflation. This is Tic Tac.
All right, thanks everybody. Make sure you're hitting the like button, leaving a comment, subscribing if you haven't done so already. And when you comment your thoughts about Alien Romulus. All things below. Be nice, be courteous, be gentle, and we'll see you all next time. We love you, Susan. Oh, she passed away.
Yeah. That's why I played it.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, should we retire that?
I mean,
no,
it was just...
It's an honor.
Love you, Susan. Rest in peace.
Okay, yeah.
I'm making fun of her.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I'm making fun of her for dying.
I know. She get a couple sound bites from Alien Covenant of I'll do the fingering.
Yeah. I remember him saying, "You hold the shaft, I'll do the fingering."
No,
it doesn't go that far.
He might say like, "You hold the stick."
base or
Yeah, you hold the
something.
base.
Yeah.
I'll do the fingering. Another one is says, "Don't let the bed bugs bite." Nice. Like the last line in the movie.
Right.
And
That
that's
is
all.
a 12-inch cock.
Oh, we never mentioned a month later. Roca and Snyder brought us up on the show. Did we talk about that?
Oh, you want to talk about that now?
I felt bad real quick because they thought that we were like that we don't like them, and I felt really bad that they had that impression.
Oh,
of us.
no, yeah, that's not the
You
case,
guys
no.
are great. Yeah, okay.